The clock just ran out for thousands of asylum seekers in Canada. Under the newly passed Bill C-12, if you've been living in Canada for more than a year without filing your refugee claim, you're officially barred from the normal court process. And why does this matter? Here's the law. The rules have simply changed. On March 26, 2026, Bill C-12, the Strengthening Canada's Immigration Systems and Borders Act, received royal assent. It has introduced significant changes to the refugee claim eligibility. So today we are going to break down exactly what these changes mean for refugee claimants. Let's start with the changes. Number one, 1 year deadline. Refugee claims must now be made within 1 year of entering Canada. If you've been in Canada for more than a year, you may no longer be eligible to make a claim. Number two, new bars to referral. The amendments added new bars to the referral of refugee claims to the Immigration and Refugee Board, IRB. This new rules applies to all claims made on or after June 3rd, 2025. So what are these bars? 1 year bar, that's the first one. Claims submitted more than 1 year after the claimant's first entry into Canada, which applies to entries on or after June 24th, 2020, and a 14-day U.S. border bar. Essentially, claims submitted more than 14 days after entering Canada between official ports of entry along the Canada-United States land border are now barred. Number three, administrative changes. As of April 9th, 2026, the IRCC continues to require inland claimants to apply through the IRCC portal and attach a completed basis of claim form, even if the claimant will be found ineligible. What does this mean for refugee claimants? Here's what these changes actually mean. If you're considering a refugee claim, act quickly. The 1 year deadline is strict. If you miss it, you may not be eligible. Get legal help if you can. Refugee law is complex. Legal aid can help if you are qualified. If your claim is in progress, though, your claim will be assessed under the rules that were in effect when you made it at the time the application was submitted. If you've been in Canada for more than a year, you may be ineligible to make a refugee claim, as I've previously noted. Speak to an immigration lawyer immediately. As noted previously, immigration law is complex, and especially refugee law can be very complex. These changes reflects the Canadian government's broader approach to immigration and asylum. Canada has seen significant increases in asylum claims in recent years, and the government is trying to manage the system while maintaining its humanitarian commitments. Now, there are concerns. Advocates have raised concerns that the 1 year deadline may prevent legitimate refugees from accessing protection. And the response from the government is that they argue that the changes are necessary to maintain the integrity of the system. So, in sum, here's your move. If you are considering a refugee claim, act quickly. The 1 year deadline is strict. If you need help, contact legal aid or a refugee support organization. This is iChat Law, where the law gets real. And until tomorrow, know your rights, protect your future, and now you know.